What is going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? Thank you so much for stopping by. It is your host, Galadon, and if you have not been living under a virtual rock for the last 9 months, you may have heard of the Clash of Clans World Championship. $1 million on the line, pitting the absolute best of the best Clash of Clans players against each other in teams of 5, and it's been a crazy year. Up to this point, 6 different teams have qualified, and it was an absolute honor for me to be there casting alongside Klaus for several of these tournaments, and it was amazing. It was crazy to watch these skilled players. But now it is time for you to decide. The pressure is on you, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, because in today's game inbox mail news thing, it's in your game. Okay, you click on the little thing at the bottom right of the screen and you go to the news, and this is your chance. So you vote. You are going to be voting. You get 1 vote, and you're going to vote in a wild card team to go compete. Actually, there will be 2 teams that go, but you will place 1 vote, and then the top 2 vote getting teams will head to Germany to play at ESL alongside these other 6 clans that have qualified in these Poland qualifiers. Now, of course, the teams that you can vote for are already pre-selected on the screen for you, but they are an amazing group of players. And I have to say, this was tough for me. It was hard because I know some of these players. I've met some of these teams in Poland at the qualifiers, but I have had a chance to become personal friends with many of the players that make up the Dark Looters. Now, the Dark Looters are probably one of the very most well-known names in the game of Clash of Clans when it comes to war attacking. They have become extremely famous throughout the world, not just Germany, but everywhere else for their incredible, okay, here's the thing. They're not just like meta attacking guys. These guys put up crazy, weird attacks where maybe they just bring 1 unit that you're like, why did they bring that single miner or that single balloon or whatever? They've got these innovative, outside the box ways of attacking, of thinking, and it goes with their base designs as well. So honestly, they're gonna get my vote. I really like these guys personally. They're good people. They are incredible players. And of course, there are a lot of incredible players here. But personally, it's just I've had the opportunity to be alongside the Dark Looters guys and see just how much they love the game and how much heart and soul they put into the game, playing it, studying it for hours and hours on end. Add to that the amount of time that I've spent in different Dark Looters clans, getting to know their players, their attacks, their bases, and just becoming their personal friends. I am admitting to being possibly a little bit biased towards the Dark Looters, but again, they are getting my vote. And of course, in today's episode, the team of 5 that makes up the Dark Looters, I am showing 1 attack from each of those players on the screen. So we saw Jojo, we've got Eve Kaye up next, but I also wanted to talk about the other clans, the other 5-man teams that you can vote for, beginning with the famous Blaze JP. Now, Blaze JP made it to the qualifiers several times, and I did also have a chance to meet some of these players. They are incredibly friendly, skilled, exciting, just fun guys to hang out with, and very focused on the game. Excited for them having a shot at the vote right here as well. There are many Japanese clans that have competed in the Worlds and the qualifiers, but Blaze JP is the one that I got to know the best. Now, next up, all I can say about this clan is Damn is a good player and a nice guy to hang out with. Damn, he is on the screen right there from DK 2nd Brigade. Really nice guy, and again, talking about players that I had a chance to spend a little bit of time with. DK 2nd Brigade, I believe they made it twice to the qualifiers, so they are no pushover, and definitely the pride of Denmark, a beautiful country as well. I am wishing them all the best as the vote tallies begin to roll in. Next up on the list, and this appears in no particular order, is Top of Japan. These guys also appeared multiple times in the qualifiers, and oftentimes I remember hearing that other clans were saying this was the one team that they feared the most. So Top of Japan, truly some of the top players in their country, most certainly deserving of votes and possibly a slot in the World Finals, but man, the competition runs deep in this list of 8 that you can vote for, and another name many know, One Hive. Speaking of the best, One Hive has been a fixture in the Clash of Clans competitive war scene for years. And they are an international clan. One Hive certainly going to be getting tons of votes. We did see some of their players appear in the qualifiers, and I would definitely enjoy watching One Hive compete in the World Finals in Germany should they make one of those 2 final slots. Now, speaking of household names in the war scene in Clash of Clans, WHF. And I don't know what that stands for, but before there was CWL in the game, there was CWL outside the game. There were community organized tournaments and seasons, and WHF was one of the most dominant clans performance-wise in these player organized clan war tournaments and leagues. Again, most players have heard of WHF. If you haven't, you simply have not been following the community-driven competitive war leagues, and WHF is an American clan that certainly is going to compete for one of these 2 slots. Next up is IntZ. They are the very first professional Clash of Clans esports team out of Brazil, and these guys, oh man. Okay, now not only did they make it to 4 of the qualifiers, but they were in the finals twice and didn't make it, so just heartbreaking finishes right here for IntZ. These guys certainly deserve a strong look and probably a shot in the World Championships simply because of their consistent performance month after month after month. These guys are intimidating, they are skilled, and they are ready to compete for the $1 million. Now last but certainly not least is the only Chinese clan, Shenzhou. And this team, kind of a dark horse, they showed up late. They were in the August qualifier for their first appearance, but they left such an impression that they were given a nomination for one of these 8 very exclusive slots. And that's it. There you have all 8 of the teams on your screen, teams of 5 that represent their clans, that also represent countries, and represent so much when it comes to skill, dedication, determination, and just sheer time spent in the game Clash of Clans. This, my friends, my fellow fans of Clash of Clans, is what we've been waiting for years. If you can think back to before the CWL even showed up, players were always saying, we need a completely objective way to look at the skill of war players, and I think that this is the best system that can possibly be. The CWL and the World Championships, it's not perfect. I know that there are going to be some teams that probably deserved a shot that never made it, unfortunately. Hopefully there will be a season 2. This should just be the kickoff of what is an amazing series of World Championships for Clash of Clans for many, many years to come. But this is the first, the inaugural, the most important as of right now, and so your vote is going to be critical. Who are you going to choose? Now again, obviously, I am going to be voting for Dark Looters, and I do think there are a lot of reasons they deserve it, and I also think that of all the clans that I know that didn't make it, these 5 guys have the potential to put up not only a performance that could easily beat everybody else, but also innovative attacks, interesting, unusual attacks that are going to be exciting, that are going to catch viewers by surprise, and maybe be some attacks that viewers are willing to take on themselves. Just look at the replays that you've seen today. We're seeing everything from P.E.K.K.A. Smash to Hog Riders to, of course, Electro Dragons. I mean, who thought we could see E-Dragons at the very, very top of the game? Obviously, they're strong, but are they good enough to compete up here? Apparently so, as the guys from Dark Looters are ready to bring whatever it takes, and I'm ready to watch them and to cheer them on. Now, of course, there's also Tribe Gaming, the first clan that qualified, and all of the other clans that are already going. Team Queso, there are going to be some incredible names there, and if you watched the qualifiers, you know that these guys deserve, every single one of them deserves to be there, and it's going to be a crazy battle for their share of $1 million in prize money. Very cool that Supercell put up $1 million, and I'm super excited to see how this works out. Now, obviously, players have been earning from these placements, from these playoffs already, and so we have all sorts, we have literally dozens of professional Clash of Clans players now who have signed with professional esports teams, are getting paid salaries, and yes, they're actually getting paid to play Clash of Clans. I know, doesn't that sound amazing? I'm telling you, There's lots more opportunities out there this year and the next, I'm sure, so make sure you guys stay tuned. But in the meantime, now is your opportunity to open up Clash of Clans, go down to your news page, and select your vote on which team you think deserves to be there. Remember, the top 2 vote getters are going to get a slot in the World Finals in Germany in October, and it's going to be amazing no matter what. Now, again, my vote, hey, one of my personal favorites, Sebix. Now, I will tell you a funny little story. During the months that Klaus and I were casting the World Championship qualifiers, Sebix and IntZ were there pretty frequently. And it became kind of a funny little joke that Klaus and I called Sebix and IntZ aliens. You know, the whole theory that maybe there are some that are among us that aren't of this world. And when you talk to Sebix and IntZ about Clash of Clans, you begin to realize that they do think about this game differently than the rest of us, okay? They take it to a whole nother level, and you're seeing that in these attacks. Just watch Sebix's attack right here. So much fun to watch this very unusual Queen Walk, Queen Charge, Electro Dragon. And I love right here the use of the Wall Breaker. The first Wall Breaker, not only did it test the path, but it also activated the Clan Castle, if you noticed, brought out the King, and of course the Lava Hound and the Baby Dragon, and now the Poison Spell, the extra archers, and then watch for the remaining Wall Breakers to roll on in. Here they come, and then the Freeze Spell, beautiful right there, stops that multi-target Inferno and allows the Wall Breakers to get in and get the Queen where she needs to be. She's going to be able to reach the Town Hall and multiple other key defensive structures on her way in, and the E-Dragons have already begun. And I gotta tell you, watching attacks like this does make me miss a little bit the casting excitement of Clash of Clans. So cool to watch unique bases being hit by unique attacking armies that are perfectly tailored to take out every single building, precisely approaching it with this funnel. You can see the E-Dragons have a very predictable path right here as the Archer Queen has made it to the Town Hall and takes it down for the 2nd star as the E-Dragons, and now the Stone Slammer moves in from the right-hand side. I gotta tell you, I want to write this attack down and try it myself at home because it does look like a lot of fun, and obviously it is something that's been extremely successful. It's not the first time I've seen this Queen Charge Electro Dragon attack, but Sebix making it look easy right here. And notice the Archer Queen. Notice her timing, how low she gets on health, how long Sebix waited for rage spells, for the Archer Queen's ability as well, and that has enabled her to last until the very end and essentially become a cleanup unit right here, as last of the defenses are just about to go down. The balloon came in there. That was like a 300 IQ balloon as well. And now, as time counts down, Sebix wraps up the 3-star. Just another impressive attack demonstrating why the Dark Looters deserve a slot in the World Championship Finals in October in Germany. So now is your time to get over there to vote for your selection. And I've got a couple of favorites in addition to Dark Looters that you might see there on the screen. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you as always for watching all the way to the end of the episode. You guys are the true hashtag GalaFam, and get ready for more Gem Farm Fix, Max that Rush, and of course all sorts of fun stuff. Crazy live streams on fb.gg/RealGaladonGaming. In the meantime, get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, be kind to people, animals, and the planet, and I'll see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. Galadon! Galadon! I vote for myself! Peter, you can't vote for yourself. Galadon!